I'm Katie.
And I'm Michael. And
you're watching Get Savvy.
So today we will be making pumpkin scones with a maple glaze.
And the first thing you're gonna be doing is getting all of your ingredients together. So after you mise en place, you have everything together, you're going to put it all into a cooler so that it can chill. Make sure everything is cold before you start mixing or whisking anything together. So in the large bowl, you will be mixing in or whisking in all of your dry ingredients. So that would be your flour, you have your salt, your baking powder, your pumpkin pie spice, and then you have your cinnamon. So with those ingredients, you grab your whisk and you're just gonna whisk it all.
So next, you will need the pumpkin puree, and you want to blot the pumpkin puree because it will add too much moisture if you don't take that excess moisture off of it. And so what you want to do, you just want to add that in there with your cream. And then you will also add your egg and vanilla extract.
And now you're gonna add in your brown sugar. Continue to mix it in. You're gonna grab your pastry blender and you have your butter and you're gonna put it inside of the flour mixture. You get that all out. Smash down using the cut-in method. You're just gonna grab a bunch of the flour mixture and butter and kind of rub it with your fingers like this. You're gonna apply a lot of pressure so that the butter goes down. It's a little flaky now.
All right, so then once you have the divot in your flour, you want to just pour all of your wet ingredients inside that little divot that you made. You want to take your spatula and just fold in the wet ingredients into your flour mixture. And this is the most effective way to mix your ingredients without overmixing it. You want to take your dusting flour and you just want to dust your table.
Also your hands, because you're gonna be
Yeah, you also do want to dust your hands a little bit just because this dough will stick to your hands really well. And plop it down in the middle of your flour. And what you want to do, you just want to kind of roll it into the flour. And you just want to cut it down the middle. Because we'll be cutting this into making 2 circles out of this. And you want to put a little bit of dusting flour on the inside just so that that's covered. And you want to make smaller balls. So once you have your 2 little balls, you just want to flatten them out and try to keep the sides as even as possible. Mm-hmm. So then once you have your dough on the cutting board, all you want to do is take some saran wrap and cover them. This is just to protect the dough when it's in the freezer.
So you have it all covered. And the next step is to put these into the freezer. So let's do it. The next part is we're going to grab the rest of our heavy cream that we put to the side before. So it's 2 tablespoons.
And what also you need your knife to cut the dough, and also you need a brush to brush the heavy cream onto it.
Okay. So that can be the first thing you do. So I'm gonna just dip it in, and it's just gonna be coated.
So once you're done with coating your scones, you want to score the tops of them. You don't want to fully cut through them just because you want to make sure these are as even as possible.
After we have them into the force, we're going to then pick them up. And then to put them on the sheet pan.
So once you have them all in your sheet pan, you want to bring them into your, put them into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. The first thing you want to do is add in your maple syrup and your butter. And you want to wait for that to completely melt down. So once you have your butter completely melted, you want to take it off the heat and add in your powdered sugar. And just mix that in. And then once you have your powdered sugar completely incorporated with your syrup You can add a little bit of salt, just a little bit.
So after you have your maple glaze done, and then also your scones, you're going to then, it should be cool enough to pick up and put it inside of the glaze. You're gonna make sure that you get both sides.
Your pumpkin scones with maple glaze, perfect for breakfast in the morning during the fall.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode of Get Savvy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try it at home. Make sure you guys take pictures and videos if you guys do it and tag us in it.
It's KDZ, baby.